Hello, brothers and sisters of Light and Dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down, nitty-gritty, under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's very, very, very important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people believe in God. People like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like marijuana, people, that's 80% of you masters of asses. Listen to this question is advised. I'm your friendly neighborhood Sexologist. I am too many things to list in the bubble, just like everybody else. And so, if you have any comments, questions, insults, or respects, you put it down below. It will be monitored, screened, and approved. I answer all comments. I look at each comment. I analyze it. It might take me a month or two, 3 months, maybe even to a year. But I check each and every Martheus knowledge. I got Martheus knowledge 1 when I was in Ethiopia. Martheus knowledge 2 is when I left Ethiopia. Martheus knowledge 3 is when I was with my families and friends and starting therapy and stuff like that for people because people need therapy and stuff. I got my own therapist. Everybody needs some sort of therapy. All right. This video is going to be pertaining to the robots are coming, the sex robots, direct sex. You don't have to use your hand anymore, your hand. Because I'm not your average man, I'm not your Peter Pan. Yes, indeed, right? Yes. So, the bad thing, the only downside to robots is that, women won't be able to feed off of men's wealth anymore, okay? It's that simple. Men will just be able to focus their sexual needs and energies, and that's all they need because women don't play games, you know? I think another bad thing is that the robots are not going to be able to play men in their video games or even have a decent conversation, only robotically. And of course, when I think about me having a robot, I'm thinking like, she's programmed to do that. That takes the fun out of everything. You know what I'm saying? It's not authentic, okay? Because I like to argue a little bit, and I want her to have an opinion about something. And maybe the robot might be able to do that. It might be a dynamic type of sense. Now, if the robots become dynamic, okay, in a sense to where they can fluctuate up and down using a form of slight manipulation and some egocentrical things, okay, I wouldn't mind buying one. But those things are expensive, and they're not motherfucking cheap. And I highly doubt I'll need to get one anyway because I'll be overseas getting the real deal. Okay, I'd rather have a female who's kind of fake, you know, than I have a female who's too real, you know. And I would be kind of scared of that because I never encountered a real female, but I have encountered a lot of dragon females. Hey, be careful over here. There's glasses over there. Don't jump over there. Okay. And so I have talked to at least about 3 to 4 dragon females in my life. I encountered many dragon females on the internet, okay, but I would never be able to have a chance with them simply because they're not virgins. And if I can find a robot who basically is a virgin, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I might bust the groove. I might destroy the fucking robot. Because I'm not no small motherfucker. And then I had to get a replacement vagina and shit. That's the bad thing about fucking robots. You can get electrocuted and shit. Anything could go wrong. You can tear a hole and some kind of thing can happen. You know, but at least you'll be more safer with a robot. But I don't know about that. But real women can actually just drain your bank account or put you in jail because they get all excited. But you can get killed by a robot. I think so. You gotta watch the Terminator. And that's the thing I'm afraid of. And as a matter of fact, I just realized I do have some Heath Bar candy bars. Where are the fuck they are at? I don't know. I'm gonna check right now. I'm gonna move for some Heath Bar. But the robots are coming, and these motherfuckers are not. They're gonna be as expensive as cars. So that's the Audi for me. That's a down right there. That's not gonna. You know, I'm like, Jesus Christ. They're too expensive. Over in Japan, I heard that they already created a humanoid type of creature, a robot and shit, and one of them escaped and shit. But this is all the shit that's on the internet. And also, somebody told me this shit on the side. Told me they already created it as a very lifelike robotic type female already. They already created it. You know, not a female, but a male. And they had a Terminator escape and shit from some captivity and shit. Huh?
It's like
I'm making a video. I'm talking to people.
It's like E, not like.
I'm not talking about like E. I'm talking about like. Just the word like. Now watch out now. Let me finish my video now here. robots can be very dangerous because we already know about the Terminator, and if your bitch just stop fucking you and just trap you and they can kill you right then and there because it caught you in your most vulnerable position. So I do not recommend robots overall. I think it will be good in some sense, but there has to be some safety buttons or something. You know, like it takes a few seconds to get killed. But what if the contraption cuts you off, your circulation off? I don't know how it works, but there should be some safety button, a button you can press to shut the bitch down. But then she might bypass the shut off button, and then you're done. And then nobody won't talk about it because everybody else, they don't want their company to get sued and shit. But the robots are coming. And this is the outcome because of all of the Far Eastern individuals, the Chinese. They commit more suicide than Americans overall in general. And what happens is that they had to find a way so males won't be alone in their 9x10 cell, okay, which is really a terrible, terrible thing, okay. And I try to encourage guys like that to, even Indian and Pakistani men I talk to overseas, not to get married. I try to tell them about the dowry, okay, you know, marriage is just a pimp game for women, believe in polygyny. And even some Muslims, I tell Muslims all the time, if a female's not down with polygyny, she's not a Muslim. I just, you know, that's another subject in itself, okay? Women are just very manipulative, very creatures. They're very seasonal. Look, listen, you seen the story in David and Goliath in the fucking Bible. That's one of the most popular love stories of betrayal there is, okay? And even Eve betrayed Adam by manipulation and coercion, okay? You know, even seduction, okay? You know, and Adam would have never touched that tree first if it wasn't for the beauty of, hey, calm down now. Calm down. You okay? You okay? Yeah. You okay? You having fun?
Yeah.
I love you.
I'm having fun too.
You having fun too? Okay. Look at the picture. But other than that, you know, I recommend you guys to not try to buy those things. I think it's better to most likely just use your hand just to be safer. Okay, because once you get those robots and you start showing it off, somebody might knock his head off like Ergo Proxy. The anime Ergo Proxy, okay? Them bitches was getting killed and shit, you know. But other than that, you don't know about dark anime like I do, like Berserk, the first Berserk that came out, Henshi Himura, Ninja Scroll. You don't know though, Akira, okay? I know a lot of different movies. But in the top of my head, I'm thinking that it's more dangerous in the long run. Because if they become self-aware, and then they realize their emotions is really for themselves, independent thinking, not a good thing. We already learned something from Ergo Proxy. We already learned something from the Terminator, which is the two most popular fucking movies ever. Well, Ergo Proxy is not that popular though, but it's in the anime department. But that's all I really wanted to say about that. I always envision myself having a robot, but they always outthink you. You know, these robots these days are defeating chess masters all across the world and shit. As I said before, computers are programmed to outthink you. So if you take one move, the humans already thought within that, they put their thoughts inside of that computer to defeat you. So you can't do nothing. You're already outthought of. The only human I've ever experienced or learned about was a guy who had the IQ of 6,000, but he's in captivity right now. And probably he's dead right now because humans don't live no more than 100 years old. But if he had this IQ of 6,000, and if the story was true or not, it's a conspiracy, you know, theory, okay? Because I saw it on the internet. And then he should be able to teleport his ass out there and somehow like Maverick and get the hell out of there. Because if he ever got free and he had the IQ of 6,000, which it sounds preposterous, imagine what they're doing with fucking computers. Jesus fucking Christ. Now these days, you might have a computer walk in and you won't even know if it's a robot or not. That will be a scary fucking day. And then I stick my dick in her and she shocked the shit out of me. And I'm like, what the hell are you? And she'll be like, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, no. Jesus Christ. So be careful, guys. Y'all shouldn't be so, you know, I know it's mostly Milano the crackers who will buy it up because niggas don't need it because of their penis sizes. But y'all guys who got big cocks and shit, you got the most STDs, so you might have to change some things in your life, okay? Fuck a condom. Condoms take away the feelings, okay? You know, I don't use none of that shit. That's stupid. Female really loves you. They don't really worry about that type of shit, okay? So, hey, what you want? What do you want? I'm just talking about robots.
How do I customize my theme?
Huh?
How do I customize my theme?
I don't know. Figure it out, baby. That's what I did. I never really been taught how to use a computer, but I figure out how to use files and shit on my own. I'm like a fucking hacker. There's a lot of things you can learn on your own without going to institutions and schooling and shit. My philosophy level is way beyond the pay grade, and I talk to people all the time about their philosophy is incorrect. I said, be more specific. When you're a philosopher, try to be more specific as possible. Okay, but don't try to break it up into some monotony or some bullshit. But other than that, I love you all, but I hate the many of you. I love the animals more than humans, but I don't fuck the animals.
Yeah.
And guess what? What else gonna say? I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Bye, bitches. I'm out of here.